Alright guys, just got back from the range. We're going to do a cleaning vid on this AK-74. Here is the Bulgarian Circle 21 mag that I painted with dark walnut Rust-Oleum spray paint. It's dry to the touch, but I didn't use it today, but just to show you what it looks like. I think it matches pretty good. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but in person it looks really good. So I'm gonna let that continue to dry, and pretty much just gonna clean this gun. So, all right, basic field strip. They shot really well today too. That Russian surplus ammo is really good stuff. Alright. Now I put, let's see, 180 rounds through it. I think I deleted one of the clips by accident, so you only saw like 4 mags through it. But I had 180 rounds through it, and it didn't really get that dirty actually. Look inside the receiver there. It's actually pretty clean. There is some residue, but it's not like ridiculously dirty. Gas tube's pretty, yeah, you can tell gas tube's pretty dirty. And then you can tell on the piston, obviously it's dirty. I'll take my muzzle brake off, make it easier. Okay, we'll make sure we clean that real good. Take the cleaning rod out. And like I said before, I don't have a cleaning kit for this gun, so I'm just going to use my standard cleaning supplies. So pretty much the first thing I'm going to do is just pretty much spray everything down with this ballistol, and I'm going to let it soak for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Just, yeah. Be pretty generous with it. This can's almost empty, so I have a fresh one ready to go. So if I run out, just switch over. Make sure you get in this hole right here where the recoil spring goes. Fill it up. Okay. Muzzle brake. Just want to get in there real good. Alright, that can's empty. Go to this one. Yeah, that's better. Just soak it, you know, inside of the dust cover. And then you got your gas tube. Even get the outside of it too, because you got residue that comes out of the gun. Okay. Now we'll get the rifle, spray some down the barrel. Get some in here. And that's pretty much it. You just want to get down in the barrel from both ends. Okay. And then just, you know, lightly just get the outside of it. Okay, now we're just going to let that sit for about 30 minutes. Oh, and don't forget your recoil spring. And what this will do is this will neutralize the corrosive elements. And really, it's probably a good idea to take the magazines apart and clean them. I'll do that on my own time. For the video, I'll just do the rifle. Yeah, get your cleaning rod, Alright. So I'll let that soak for a good, 30 minutes and I'll be back. See you. Alright, now that it's been soaking in ballast oil for about a half hour, we can start to clean it. Now, like I said before, I don't have a cleaning kit for this rifle, so the closest thing that I have that'll work is a cleaning kit for an AR-15. So that's what I'll use. Now, when it comes to these brushes for the barrel, this is a copper brush. It's better to have a nylon brush because, believe it or not, the copper brush wears the barrel out more than it does shooting it. That's what I found out when I went to CMP, which is the Civilian Marksmanship Program, when I got my M1 Garand. So that's what they told me. So it's really better to use nylon brushes. It's not as hard on the barrel. These copper brushes wear the barrel out. So, but this is all I have, is just one time for now. Until I get a brush for this gun that's nylon, I'll just have to use this. So before I get to that, you just want to scrub everything down. Once again, I have a steel brush and I have a nylon brush. I'm going to use the nylon brush. It's just better. Pretty much just scrub everything down. And you can see all that crap coming off. Bolt. Yeah, man, it shot really good today. That Russian ammunition, I didn't have any issues with it, and it's pretty accurate too. I left my target at the range though. I just realized that when I got home, so that kind of sucks. But pretty much, the whole target was chewed up, and I hit it really good. Yeah, I really like the Russian ammunition. I found a place online, I forget the website, but I have it saved on my computer. I can get it for $190 for a Spam can of 1,080 rounds. So the next time it comes back in stock, I'm gonna get some. Now, for the gas tube, here's a nylon brush, good example. You just wanna get it in there. And just do that a few times. And you can find brushes like this at gun shows. This is where I get all my stuff. Pretty cheap too. Okay. And then for inside the receiver, you can get a smaller brush. Once again, nylon. And just, scrub all the parts. Get the hammer. Get the rails. Just get anywhere you can. This rifle is just awesome. It's built so well. I really recommend it. If you guys find a Waffen Works AK-74, great quality. Really recommend picking one up. It's awesome. Okay. The muzzle brake. Use this brush right here. Just scrub around in there. And this thing hardly recoils at all. It's very fun to shoot. It's amazing. And I guess this muzzle brake has a lot to do with the recoil. So that's what they say. What am I doing? Just want to get in here. Now this right here is a chamber brush for an AR-15 or M16. It pretty much fits the chamber of the AK-74 perfectly because the caliber is so similar. Now this right here, this piece right here, the bigger piece, that's for the locking lugs in an AR-15. Now this doesn't have like the same system as an AR-15, but this part right here, the brass part, goes in the chamber perfectly, so that's what I'm going to use. I can't find any AK-74 cleaning kits. I don't know why. I looked everywhere online. Maybe my next gun show I'll find one. You know, hope so. I'll just do that a few times. Really, you don't even need to do that. You can just get like any brush. What I got here? Just one like this, I guess. Just get it in there a few times. Yeah, this is actually better. Just scrub it out. Okay, now I guess I'll do the barrel. This video is pretty much all common sense, you know, but I just figured I'd show you guys how I clean my AK. Okay, and now I'm just gonna run this through the barrel a few times. And we'll go one more. Alright, that should be good. Okay, we got the barrel clean. That's pretty much all the scrubbing you got to do. You just want to, you know, and you don't have to get it perfect, because remember, the ballast hull neutralizes it. So any residue that you don't get, you don't really got to worry about it because it's pretty much neutralized, you know. Just get any spots like down in there. Gonna make sure you get it down in there real good. That's where the recoil spring goes. Just wanna scrub inside there. Get in here where the bolt goes. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Now, oh wait, let me get the recoil spring. Okay. And now you just get like, this is like an old t-shirt I have. I just cut it up to like a cloth and just pretty much wipe down all the parts. And then they're pretty much clean after that. I ordered what's it called? A recoil buffer off of akbuilder.com for about $10. So that'll be coming in the mail. So we'll see how that works. A lot of people like them. It kind of gives the AK of a little bit more of a short stroke, but I guess it's good for the rifle because it reduces metal smacking into metal. It just goes right on the end of the recoil spring. So I'll see how that works. I might like it. It was only 10 bucks. And I also got a brown colored, I think it's Circle 10 Bulgarian magazine. So that'll be another 30 round magazine that I'll have. That was only $34. So that's not bad. For a price like that, you know, can't really pass it up. I also ordered a t-shirt too. It's pretty cool. It has a side folding AK on it with a short barrel. It's pretty nice. Now that piston looks like it's brand new. I would kind of like to build my own AK, but I really don't know how to do it. I don't have any of the tools that are necessary to build one. It seems really cool though. I don't know. I found a Waffen Works receiver for like 59 bucks. And I think that's pretty cheap. And then I can get a parts kit, a Bulgarian parts kit for about 300. But I don't know. Maybe someday, but I don't think right now. I just got this rifle. Maybe down the road someday I might do it, but it's just something to keep in mind. I think it would be pretty cool to do it, you know. I built my own AR-15 and that went pretty good. So that'd be kind of cool to build my own AK. Wipe out all the parts in here. I honestly think that cleaning videos are kind of boring. There's really not much to talk about, but I guess this would be good for somebody that really doesn't know what to do. But for you guys that know what, you know, to do, this video is gonna be boring. So sorry about that. But really nothing else to make a video on, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, if you notice on the buttstock, you'll notice a screw is missing. For some reason, one of the screws that came with this gun, the head of it was kind of chewed up. So when I pre-drilled my own hole in the stock, it's a very tight fit, and the head of it, when I tried to screw it in, got even more messed up. So I had to order another screw off of AK Builder. So right now I only have one screw in there, but it holds on to it fine. Okay. Now we're going to run some patches down the barrel. Kind of curious to see how dirty it's going to be. And when I was shooting this today, when I made my video, I really wanted to do a rapid fire, but there was an old guy there, and they don't really like it when you rapid fire because it makes them nervous because they're trying to do really accurate shooting, and when you rapid fire, it makes them flinch sometimes, so they get mad. So I didn't do any rapid firing, but whenever I go up to my buddy's, he has some property, and we can just shoot at his property. I'll do some rapid firing there for you guys, but I was hoping there would be nobody at the range, but it didn't work out. So I just shot this gun at a normal pace, but I would like to rapid fire it. It's really fun. Let's run some patches through. Patch is too big. Alright, hold on. Okay, I have to cut these patches in half. They're a little bit too big. Hopefully that'll fit. This video is getting kind of long. Whatever. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. So I'm just going to run these patches through until it's pretty much clean. So I'll pause the video after this one because you guys pretty much get the idea. And then I'll be back for the next step. Okay, so I'll be right back. Alright, after you have everything wiped down, all the ballast tolls off of it, we're going to oil some of the parts. So I just like to get some oil down the barrel on a patch. Alright, I'll go through one more time. Okay, now that the barrel's oiled, you pretty much just lightly coat everything with a coat of oil. So, what I do is I just get all the parts, just dab it with oil, just coat it. Get some oil where the bolt lug rides, just to lubricate it a little bit. Get some oil down where the recoil spring goes. Like that. I guess you can lightly coat the recoil spring, painting rod. Just give everything a nice light coat of oil. The inside of the dust cover. And then the muzzle brake. You can just get some in there, rub it around on the inside. It's just good for this teal. Okay. Same with this for the gas tube. I find it to be easiest if you get one of these. This is what you use to clean a shotgun. Adapter piece. Whatever, it's already on there. Okay, you just put it on a rod like this and just get some oil and dab it on there. And this is a real good way to oil the inside of the gas tube. Just get it in there like that. There. That works beautiful. Okay. And then now for the internal part of the rifle. Pretty much right on the rails, just a dab, a dab. And if you want to, you can rub it in a little bit with your finger. Just cover the whole rail. You know, anywhere inside, just rub it in. Now, for the hammer, I like to get a little bit of grease. Just a little bit of gun grease. And just put a little bit of grease right on the face of the hammer where the bolt rides. Okay. A little bit of grease on there. And that's pretty much it. Now we can put this thing back together and it'll be done. So, got our gas tube. Cleaning rod, muzzle brake, And there you go, guys. That's how I clean my AK-74, or any AK for that matter. It's real simple, but whenever you're shooting corrosive ammunition, you want to make sure you get it good. Ballistol is a great neutralizer. You can find it online. I get it at gun shows. My local gun shops have it. For some reason, a lot of people can't find it. I guess it just depends where you live. But yeah, there's the AK. Just wipe it down. You know, that's pretty much it. All right, see you guys later.